actually partial for some of the students, and he is not doing his duties as per what he is supposed to do, because he has become so popular and people started attracted to him. So the people could not live always, right? So he took that inquiry, and then it came out that it is nothing, none of these charges are correct. And then during the second tour of to the west, then the chance that the department did not give him the leave. So he immediately resigned. He did not take it as that it is negative towards the person who did not give the leave, right? He thought that the master has some other path for him and he resigned the job. So that is our master whom we know. This is just one example of it. There are multiple examples in his life. We go through it in the next 3 days. So to such master, we really need to celebrate. Obviously, it is for us to celebrate. Why we need to celebrate is so that we can get closer to the master and we get like 1 or 2 sadgunas from him, and at least we can become better people like us. That is one of the objectives. As we rub, we are all iron pieces. As we rub to the magnet, right? These pieces are a magnet for us. We may have some element in us. Is the purpose. And then in Siksha, in the last verse, there is a saying, Adayante Kamma Chikitsa, Vavruta Chikitsa, Bhasya, Yetatra Brahmana, Samharsinaha. Whenever, because they have told everything in the Siksha, like what should be the conduct. Like Madhudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Niddevo Bhava, and they kept on telling, like you have to be diligent, you should not do with shyness, you should give with sight, with whatever you can do all the good things. Everything has been told elaborate, but how much they can tell it, right? So what they told is, if you get into anywhere, like where you have a conflict or like what to do, why I have to do other way or this way, right? Then just look at your master or your motivation or whatever who you take in life. Look at him like how he responds and do the same. That is the golden formula given in Siksha. So for us, our master KPK, or master whom we call it as KPK, master KPK. During the platinum duty of Master EK, he has done elaborate service activities, and at that time we were all and we are just getting into our profession. At that time, we know like how much activity he has done in India, and a lot of celebrations have happened. And he has released a book on Master EK, Master EK, the village teacher, through which many of us know something better about Master. So, taking into that, we all thought that we should do something big. Then, we have asked like within our groups, like what we need to do for this year, so that we all can cherish the whole year of Master EK's 100. So then, people bring a lot of suggestions that we should do 100 hours of group training. We should have 100 scholarships for every year in Master EK's meeting. We should do, because Master EK, when he started the work in the trust, he started on 3 principles: service, wisdom, and skill. So based on the 5 principles that we have put in, we have put like we should be able to do education in India for 100 kids every year. That's we have put in. And they have said like 100 hours of group life so that we can all have study of the knowledge that came through Master EK. And then more things are coming, like You should actually put a gold medal in the silver department. Like this, all have come in. And we thought like, let us discuss and we will see what is peaceful for us. One day when we are actually having a dinner, we meet every month for our meeting. One day when we are having dinner after the Ugadi day, people said that hey, it is very nice that we all met. Why can't we actually meet sometime in November because it's a Thanksgiving holiday? We have 4 days. Why can't we actually celebrate the 11th of March in his birthday? Yeah, it sounded really well because we have 4 days of holidays. And then we all discussed again. And then someone said that probably in November the weather may not be very good. There are some people have said multiple things, and then they said that why don't we celebrate during August and Master's birthday? So we can actually celebrate, we can have the whole year, we can celebrate it. We can have a cherishment of Master's birthday. Then we discussed on it, and then we said, let's start. Let us know. Then we consulted our group of Niagara, because they have their own group, they celebrate the group like every year during Master's English birthday. So the Niagara group said that we can all do together and we will come to your place. So they have said that. Then when to start? Whether do we do it on 11 or do we do it on, we start from 10 because we normally do 2 day group like not more than 2 days. Then someone said that, hey, why can't we do it on Friday and do it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so we can all have 3.5 days of group life. It all came in suggestions from everyone. And then, if I look at them, right, we may think like these are all the channels through which this group life has started. But if we look back and think it, right, it is the Master's will that brought us together to this group life, to this group living. And if you see it, right, Master PK started initially 3 days of group living in Visakhapatnam, and it falls in alignment with us. So Master PK used to say that everyone should be present for 3 days because Master will clean us up in all the 3 planes, and he will make us as spurs if we participate all the 3 days. He used to say that people unknowingly, because the next day is Sankranti, we do our group lives in Visakhapatnam on 11th, 12th, 13th. He used to say that people not knowing, yeah, 13th he used to say that people does not know that what is going to happen in all the 3 days. He will clean us up in all the layers. So people should be present. Whoever is coming should be present for all the 3 days without going for the people say like, hey, we have to do celebration of Bogi or Sankranti at home and we do 1 day before, which is not right. Then we have 3 days of group life. Then we are starting from Friday, right? Friday is most cherished day for Master EK. We all know that Master EK, whenever people, patients come to him, or if there are any psychological problems or anything, he would call them especially to attend on Friday puja. Every Friday he used to do puja. And he used to call them and he used to give them on that day. On that day, he has very special, I mean, like he used to do a very special puja, which we all know it. If we all know Kaneswara Garu, right? Srimati Kaneswara Garu from Rajahmundry. She said that she stayed in Visakhapatnam for about 7 years, if I'm not wrong. She did not miss even 1 day of Friday puja, which is conducted by Master. So that is the importance of Friday. And then we look back, right? I look back into many more things. I looked at many more things. And it happened to be the full moon of Leo. The full moon of Leo is Master CV is birth moon. We all know that today the moon transited to Kumbh Rashi, which is called it as Aquarius. We all know the song which Master DK has written. Kumbarasi Chandruga Vikavachi Kumba Chaitanyamu Vimpara. Kumba Kola Patrana Vinci. So today the moon is actually in Aquarius. So it is a thing like Master DK permitted us to start the group like on Master CV's birthday, full moon. And then we are going for 3.5 days and we are concluding with Master DK's birthday. Not only that, if we see that because we have a full moon today, we have one more prayer in the evening meditation which is called as full moon, right? And if we count the number of prayers, we have 11 prayers. 11 is again Master DK's birthday number. And then 11 is Master's number. We have elaborately celebrated when on November 11th in 2011 because 11 has come in because it is a Master number. We have 11 Rudras that have come to us. 11 Rudras are the vibratory principles and the Master has given elaborate in Bhagavatam. Elaborately on Rudras. I am not going to touch it, but that is one. And then, if you look at again the birth constellation of Shravana, which we have today, and then Dhanishta is tomorrow, and then Sadavisham is day after tomorrow, and then Purvashara, Uttarashara, then. If you look back at Mangajalam, Mangajalam secrets are revealed in chapter 24, 25, and 23. So, Shravana means clear voice, clear know. Dhanishta means healthy. Sadavisham means 100 healers. So those are, if you look at the whole drama of Mangajalam, it has in tune with the 27 chapters. It has 27 chapters in Telugu. In English, it has one more chapter because the last is in the translation. We remove some of the things. So original book, if you look at English, it has 27 chapters. And in Satavisham, the 24, you see where Dwarku got to know, Vinidharma got to know that he has simultaneous existence as Dwarku. The whole of the text chapters are 1, 4, 40, and 24. In 40, Dwarku got to know that there is a simultaneous existence. For him, that Madhuvrata is Maru and Satanika is Devaki. He just got informed. And 14th is constellation is Hasta. If you see the Hasta constellation comes when we are actually doing Vinayaka Chavati, but the Hasta constellation, because of the Hasta constellation, we do the Vinayaka Chavati. Hasta is happening in August 10 during the Bhadrapada Masa, and it stays for that time. During that time, the secrets are we get to the hint that there is a simultaneous existence, and it could be realized in Aquarius, the whole of it. So if you see this group life, they have a chance, like Master is giving us a blessing to happen in this constellation of Shravana, Dhanishta, Sadavisham. And then, as Master said, right, you may think like we are doing this, right? We are because of these discussions this happened, right? But it is not so. If you look at Ramayana, we may think like even today there are people who say that Manthara is the cause of the Ramayana, of the whole Ramayana. Some people say that it is like a Hindu. Some people say that it is Dasharatha because without knowing he has given the boons initially. Some people say that it is Surpanaka. But These four characters or five characters, they are all just the characters that have acted according to the destiny, whatever it is called. Why it happened is because of Ravana's things, it finally happened. If not for Manthara, through some other means, Ravana's thing has to happen. If you look at after when in Ramayana, if you study closely, when Dasharatha takes all the Ayodhya Vasis to the forest, the sage Bharadwaja clearly says there is a higher purpose for which your mom has asked you the books. Don't, because we asked, I would like to see your three mothers. Then he happily, he actually, he asked clearly saying that I would like to see your three of your mothers. Right? Then when addressing Kaikeyi, the Bharata says, she is the mother for which we have all these problems. She is the sinner. Then Bharata clearly says, you should not scold her. There is a higher purpose. And similarly, when Rama, when he is speaking to Lakshmana, right? In a day, the whole of the scene change. It is called as Daivam. It is called as God. So, similarly, all this group life, it all manifested because of Master's will. It is not because group of Niagara, someone said that, hey, let us do our year, or someone said that let us do in November, do something, do it, right? It is the master's will that matters. When we inform, right, we first give information to the elders of our trust, like now in Kangaru and CHS and Rajagaru, right? They are really, very happy that this group life is happening. Because initially they thought that they should do a group life in India during to start the commencement of Master Ike's birthday. But since they have elaborate group pujas that happen every year in Visakhapatnam, they start like let us convert the next year group pujas that are happening in Simhachalam, in fact in Visakhapatnam, now not in Simhachalam anymore, in Visakhapatnam to the Master Ike celebration. And because the celebration that they thought that should happen is happening in California, they felt very happy. This is the land where we have the first teachings on the planet from Kapila. We all call it as California, which we call it, right, where we got the Sanskrit. So if you look at it, we have started our Master Ike's birthday in the land of Kapila, probably Master Vishnu. And then last time when I went to India on a personal trip, I casually asked Narottam if there are any padukas that we could put as a symbol of Master Ike's coming to us. He looked for once and he said that we don't have any padukas that are available. Then I left it. But for Guru Purnima, on the Guru Purnima day, he said that there is one paduka that is available and you may take it. So which is actually a blessing for us that the padukas have come through from Visakhapatnam to us as a blessing. And normally when we are in flight, we normally sleep, right? On that day, when I'm going to the flight, because of the Operation Sindhu that is happening, the flight to through the Gobi place, the way we have the Sanat Kumara, it went to that place, the flight. The flight to normally goes to the other place, but the area that it took in went through the Gobi place. So thinking like I thought that maybe Master Sanat Kumara is blessing us in that. then why did the master started this Guru Pujas? Like I just wanted to put like 3 to 4 minutes discuss so that we all have, when we are conducting, we have this time. We all know that during the time of Brahma, there were many rishis who had a lot of knowledge, but they were not able to experience the Lord. They are not right. And then, because they have their own knowledge and they cannot really relate it to, because they thought like God should be like this, they have their own boundaries, right? So then Lord Krishna, when the Lord Krishna went, they are being made Gopika without a lot of knowledge. But they have the wisdom. They were able to relate to Krishna. That is the wisdom, right? So if I say like the cooking has to be done so and so, and if I do home sense, master used to say like home sense degree, right? The people who know who do home sense degree, they cannot really cook. But the people who are trained by the mothers, they can cook better because they don't have a lot of knowledge, but they have the experience and wisdom. So similarly, like Master CBV says synthesis, and we are not able to really understand because so he created this practical platform where we can actually say what for others is yajna, working for oneself is karma, right? Master Ike clearly said in Bhagavad Gita. So here if you look at it, all the 3 days, we see that people working for others, they don't have any personal agenda. And they come with their own motivation. Everyone does to see their rating. We need to do this. We don't really have to tell to anyone what they need to do. They all come because of the push that they get within. And they all know that how to live the life. And Master clearly gave this as a practice for us so that we can conduct well outside too, where we help others, by without any personal agenda, we should be able to live, right? So this is like a pitch practice that we are doing. Why the real game is once we step out of this Guru Puja. So here they are all doing practice where we can actually work, where we can see how to conduct ourselves and how to live without any personal motive. So for that, Master Ike has started the group life. And there is a lot more that happens in the group life, which it is like a full day. No matter how much I describe, right? It is not easy because we all have the meal and we know the taste of group life, whoever has attended the group life. So for that, Master Ike has started this group life. So that we see the master in all. Now when I am talking with Gopi, I am not talking with Gopi. I am talking to the master as Gopi. When I am talking to Prabha, when I am seeing Prabha, I should not see Prabha, I should see master as Prabha. As Julalamaria said that, right? Master KTK said that. ఈగలో దోమలో ఏం చూస్తాం మనం దైవాన్ని ఈగగా దోమగా దైవాన్ని చూడమని సో అది మనం చూడడానికి జస్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ గాడ్ ఈస్ గుడ్. I give you an example. In my home, after my brother grew up, right, they had a Super Bowl party. And then, because we have to supply a lot of things for them, so we supply a lot of chips, pizza, and all those things. And they were all chatting and gossiping and doing everything. I went on for 2 to 3 times. I was amazed to see that none of them are interested in Super Bowl. They don't know anything. They were not even worried about games. They were not even worried about score or anything like that. They are enjoying all the chips, pizza, whatever the food they got. And they were happy, they were all seeing the half time, not to the store or game, anything like that. I immediately thought that for myself only, in Guru Puja, it is not the same thing that I am doing every year. I enjoy the food, I talk with everybody, I do with socializing. Is it something that I read? Is it something that I see the master every time, or is it my girl showing us, okay, what is that I'm doing in every Guru Puja? So it is okay. It is not that it is not right or wrong, but the main intention for us is to see the master and to live with the master and to become the master. He is the path. So let us all, we have a lot of freedom material for the next 3 days. We have a lot of good speakers who can, who have, who have read a lot of books, masters who have read a lot of teachings who have been there. So let us all enjoy what we have the program that is kept in. We have elders starting addressing us like Narantan Garu, Vijay Bharat Garu, CHS and Bharat Garu, who have lived with master. They have grown up in the share of the master, and now they have big trees to lead the fruits. This is the garden where master has taken care, and now the trees are giving the fruit. So the garden is very happy. So let us take what we get in and let us all enjoy this 3 days. Thank you. At 8:30, we do the full meditation. So we can have lunch, dinner, and then we will do meditation, for the meditation.
Why should they? I know why you're laughing. Yes, I'm trying my best. Still, it is not listening. Actually.